Going to be the follow-up to the compost video. These are from pallets. See, the nails are still in there. And so I'm setting it up. I want it to overhang a little bit. So I cut it to overhang here and here. She's a little warped. 16 gauge nailer. The 16 gauge nailer. I have another 18 gauge, but this is not like fine trim in a house. So it's a little bit bigger gun, right? Bigger gun, smaller gauge. So number. I got, pay attention. The tank pressure's up to 140, 145, something like that. Then you can dial in your regulator pressure. I run my air tools at just about 99, 100. That's got to be set right. We said in the other video, these all load differently. This one they slide in the back. You got to pull this thing back. This is the spring jammy that holds the nails in. Pull that back. These are long. I don't think I want 2.5s. Because I'm only going into pallet. Those nails are way too long. Back to using the little gun, because those nails are way too long. So these are like 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. Perfect. And that's how this gun operates, like that. Yeah. Doing all the stuff one-handed. So I want to nail this in before I even cut the other pieces, and that way I can take measurements off of this exactly where it is, not where I'm hoping that it ends up. Yeah, see? That's why you got to mark it, because you think you're going to get it right, and you don't. So I cut my 45, and the amount of overhang I have here, I'm just trying to mimic that right there. And here's where the top of my door should be. So then I'm using that to mark where I want to cut that. My favorite trick. I make my little 45s to decorate stuff, you know. And I mark the saw. You see that mark? Just mark it where I cut it. Then I use that to cut them. Flip it right over. Throw it right on there. Exact same cut on the other side. That I can't do because I'm holding the phone. Bam, see that magic? Thing on this side. This is a little weird. I don't know. It's not what I was really... I'll show you. I think I was picturing this sitting out here, which is why I cut it like that. But it actually sits back here, and that's kind of a little weird. But the top of the door go on there, and then be able to open this door up. There, like that. Line that up there. So, can you see how the door's sitting high up in there? I lighten that up a little. So I use that to my advantage. So when you open this thing, this one's going right over the other one. Otherwise I was going to have to cut all that off of there. Cut all that off of there. Now look how pretty it is. Huh? Forget, shut your compressor off, and then always drain out the air. See that? It's only hand tight, so don't if you try to turn it and you're confused about what direction you're going. So yeah, when you compress the air, there's condensation issues or something to that effect, where the water accumulates in the bottom. The moisture from the air accumulates in the bottom. So that's why you gotta let the air out from the bottom. Otherwise, you end up rotting out the bottom of your tank. And there's all nasty water in there too. There it is. The little composter. Look how crooked it is.